Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So this comes by way of Eric Outer over at Outer Limitless, and he is the rep for Bestech here in the U.S., and they have a cool knife coming out. I believe the name is the Bestech Tonic. It's a design by my buddy and business partner, Colin Maisonpierre, and it's got a very unique aspect to it. So I'm really excited to check it out. Gonna unbox it with my Brittany blue green Jaeger M here. Got the Mokutai backspacer. I just got this back from Brian, actually. My inlay had some kind of issue. It was like barking or chipping or something. So he said, hey, send it over and I can sand it down for you. And I was like, all right. And I guess when I sent it in, he dropped the frame or something. He chipped it. I don't know. So he had to replace it. And so he replaced it with this frame. So I got basically a new frame with new inlay and everything. And now my transition right here is flush, which is awesome. And the detent is dialed up a little bit. I think he recognized what I was going for. And I got to say, he freaking nailed it. So looks good, and it's good to go. So let's cut into this bad boy. Of course, you want to cut away from yourself, not like an idiot, but hey, I am such thing, so what are you gonna do? All right. So Outer Limitless is a YouTube channel. You can check that out too. And there you go, CM Design sample. I'm pretty sure they're calling this the Tonic, and it is a backlock, guys. I got to handle this at Blade Show. Again, Colin is my business partner on Devo Knives, but this is his own design with Bestech. This has been in the works for years, it turns out. It has a very unique thing going on. So you'll see it has the backlock, right? Does have a reversible clip, which is really cool. I actually didn't recognize that when I handled it at Blade Show, so that's cool. A filler tab would be nice, but hey, it's not a huge deal. I love the Bestech logo. I love the little milling pattern right here. And it comes in this version with a sort of, I think it's a green micarta. Feels really good. It's that US micarta, that stuff that everybody really likes. And yeah, it's really good. It comes in a marbled carbon fiber, and I think there might be a third version in just a standard CF, but I'm not positive. Yeah, look at those studs. Just really cool. Now, the cool thing about it is this. So you could see how, let me try to demonstrate that. Try to demonstrate that a little bit better. You see how easy that was? Let me just, for clarification, this is a Native 5 in fluted carbon fiber from Spyderco, one of the best backlocks of all time, right? Now, when you go to flick this out, what do? You don't flick it, you slow roll it out because it's a backlock. You don't flick backlocks, right? Unless you get it dialed in where the pivot's a little loose and you can, you know, really, if I try really hard, hold on. Boom, I got it to flick out, right? But you got to try really hard to overcome that spring because it's kind of like a slip joint that you're flipping out, right? Well, real quick, we'll do a comparison here, size comparison to the Native 5. I know the Native 5 is one of Colin's all-time favorite knives, so it makes sense that it's in that sort of size range, just a little bit smaller than the Native 5, in the handle anyway. And the cool thing going on here is on this backlock, Colin, I believe he's calling it his Inset Ball Back Lock, something like that. And when you push this lock bar in, I don't know if you can see, we probably won't be able to see it. We'd probably have to take the knife apart to see it. But do you see that line going down the center of the blade there? The tang of the blade? Well, what he did was he added a ceramic ball. So that just hit me in the finger, but let's just see if we can get in on this. There it is. Do you see that ball in there? Let's see if I can get a better angle on it. Come on, focus. There you go. You see that ceramic ball? Right there. Hopefully you can see that. I can see it. It's literally indented into the front of the frame lock, okay? The back lock, sorry. And what that does is when the blade is opening, it hits that ball. So it's a little bit unique because right here, you can feel where it hits that detent ball. On a normal lock back, there's nothing like that. You don't stop anywhere. You just keep going around, right? But on this, you kind of, right there, you feel it where it hits that ball. And then from there on, it's literally a ceramic ball interfacing with the tang of the blade now all the way out. It makes it so much smoother on deployment and even on closing, right? It goes, it rides, and then it kind of snaps in right there. And what it allows is a crisp deployment. Like, you can really fire this thing out. I could probably reverse flick it pretty easily. How cool is that? So you get essentially a fidgety lockback. It kind of has that breaking point right there where it hits that ball. You can kind of fire it from there. Or you could just go ahead and do a full-on flick, right? But you can feel where it kind of pops, and it's right, hits that spot, pop. It's so cool. So I'm really excited about this knife, guys. I really want one of these, so I will, of course, be getting one. And I'll probably get the marbled carbon fiber just because, actually, you know what? I don't know. I might just get two because it's that cool. Colin's a good buddy, too, so that helps. But this design, it stands on its own, guys. This is a knife I would have bought had I not even known Colin. This would have made me want to try lockbacks again because of that really cool, unique detent ball system in the lockback. I don't want to take credit here because this is Colin, right? But we're going to try to bring the lockback back. We're going to try to make the lockback great again. We have a design for Devo knives. It's going to have this system in it. And we're going to get that design rolling soon too. So we're hoping to bring the lockback back some more. Colin is doing a lot of the legwork here along with Bestech to make that happen. I think people are going to get excited about backlocks again. Because honestly, the only backlock that I've seen, you could still slow roll it if you want. I will say it's probably better as a flick knife though. So like if you buy backlocks to slow roll them, I don't know, this might not be your guy. It's honestly a funner knife to flick like that. You see, did I overcome it? What do I got to do here? There we go. But yeah, I don't know what I was about to say. Bringing the lockback back, I think it's going to be cool. People are going to want lockbacks again. I'm hoping anyway, because that's our goal. And anyway, it's a really cool design. The size is really good. I've always loved Colin's ergonomics. If you look at the Royal here, it's not the same or anything, but it has a spot as a sort of choil. It's not necessarily an obvious choil, but it's always a spot where you can easily rest your finger and choke up. And dude, this thing melts in the hand. I'm really excited about it. Of course, it's a sheep's footy style blade. I love his sheep's foots because they're almost spear points, and then they kind of just drip down into a sheep's foot. You can get a really good pinch grip on them, and zip, zap, zip. It's going to be a cutter, guys. This is going to be a cool knife. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Super easy to fidget with. Super fun to fidget with. It's one benefit of the lockback, obviously, is it's super ambidextrous. So as a lefty, I can operate this just like a righty. You know, I just flip that clip over, which we could actually go ahead and do, and I'll start carrying this bad boy right away. I'm struggling. I don't know why right-handed I'm not getting the flick all the way out. I think maybe, there we go. I think I'm kind of hesitating a little bit. I'm kind of like letting it go to there. But if you kind of just put pressure on it, it's almost like the detent starts here. It's really fucking goofy, right, in a way. Because like most knives, you look at it, right, you put pressure on it, it breaks the detent, and it flies out. If it has a good detent, it'll break and lock up, right? But on this, it goes out to here, then it kind of breaks, and then it'll lock up, right? It's interesting. Really cool. This is an M390 steel. Let's see if I can. M390 steel, CM Designs. Yeah, Colin, you killed it on this, dude. I gotta say, big props to my man, Colin. Big shout out to him as well. I know he's been waiting on this one. He's been really proud and excited about this model. And he's been waiting because I think he's been working with them on this for 2 or 3 years. Like, it's taken that long for them to bring it out. I don't know if it's because of the schedule they had or because of the unique system. But you should have seen his face when at Blade Show, Eric was like, I have a prototype for you. You know, because he had the 2 samples at Blade Show, and he's like, I have a prototype for you. And Colin's face just lit up. He was so excited. And then the rest of the weekend, he was like a proud papa carrying around his prototype. Again, I think it's called the Tonic. Really, really cool knife. Just ergos are just, you know, I don't expect anything less from Colin, but like getting it in hand, it just really feels good. I love that it still has like the bolster design, even though it's not a frame lock or anything. It's so crisp too. Like the disengage is like, I mean, when it comes down, it comes down. That's one thing I would critique, I think, on this is there's not a great spot to rest your finger. Like, because on a Spyderco, usually you just put your finger out like this. It comes down and your finger kind of catches inside the choil. You never have to worry about the blade hitting you. On this one, I feel like you always get hit with blade, right? You always get hit with blade right here. I'm trying to think of a good place. Yeah, that's not good. I guess you'd have to be like right here. If you wait into the choke grip, let me try that, and let it hit there. But then you're not past that. You're not past that ball. It's kind of got like a detent break. It's so funny. It has like a traditional sort of detent. Like, you know, I always talk about late detents, kind of like that. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess it's just not that sharp down here at the heel. I mean, it's sharp, but you get what I'm saying. It's not going to cut you. I haven't been cut yet. I don't think I'd want to like slam it down on my finger, but just doing this seems to be fine. Even though it's a live edge, it's not cutting me. Obviously, your other options are you could just two-hand close it like a normal person. You can probably do some kind of thing like this where you kind of guide it. I don't know how you would do that. You could two-hand it like that. I'm trying to think of a way to do it. Left-handed, I'm trying to think. If I got to here, maybe? Where's it break that? Yeah, right there, it broke that. I guess you just do this two-handed close or what, I don't know. You guys tell me, maybe there's a cool way to do it, but I'd like there to be a little bit of something to catch there, but I get it. You're maximizing blade length and the choil and everything, and ergonomically it feels fantastic because of that. So, you know, that's your trade-off, because with a Spyderco like this, yeah, you can do this, but it's because they have like 0 blade to handle ratio, right? Blade to handle is a lot better over here. So it's kind of like your trade-off for having that. But that is the fun thing about Spyderco, you can kind of throw them down on your finger like that. But this seems to work. So anyway, that's a long-ass unboxing of the Bestech Knives Tonic, designed by Colin Maisonpierre. So let them have it in the comments, guys. Tell them what you think down there. I'm rooting for this one big time. I think this one's awesome. I'm gonna be buying at least one of them. I mean, I don't even know the price yet, so you know, if this thing is around $200, I'll probably buy 2 just to have a couple. It's the coolest lockback I've seen ever. I mean, until our lockback comes out, it's gonna be the coolest one. So, and this one's a sheep's foot, ours isn't. So hey, anyway, oh, did you want me to reverse the clip? Let's do that real quick. All right, let's close her up. Yeah, it's very smooth, man. Ooh, uh-oh, T6? No, okay, I was gonna say. So it's interesting, they have these two screws that are sitting inside this pocket, but they don't have a filler tab. So I would totally expect a filler tab on the final production, but I don't know. We have a spinning situation here. That blade in there? No. Let me try something. See if tightening that one lets me loosen this one. I don't know what was going on there. Let's see if I can get this out now. Yeah, okay. Clip has this sort of triangle design, so it slots right in there, which is good. Just make sure it works, though. It's testing their lefty clip skills. Oh yeah, really tight fit. I don't even need the screws. I'm assuming they don't mind. I did set up a little bit of a pass-around group for this guy so that we could check it out. Thank you to Bestech for letting me do that, letting us do that. Just making sure, because it doesn't look quite flush right there. You see that? See how that backspacer doesn't look flush? I don't like to see that. Did I just fix it? Let me just do this. Let's loosen everything real quick. Okay. Yep, now we're good. I just had to get it all set. Centering looks good. Clip is now on the left side. And does that make a difference in any way? Let's see. Reverse flicking. Do I get like on the clip now or something? No. Everything still feels the same because you're not like front flipping or anything. I mean, ergos, it's now in my palm, but it's a very neutral clip. This is a great way to do a reversible clip. I mean, honestly, even without the filler tab, I think it still looks fine. You know, honestly, with that triangle-shaped clip and everything, you could probably get away with one central screw. So, yeah, this is really cool. I love it. I really love it. So, anyway, I'm really excited to continue to check this guy out. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And thank you again to Bestech for sending this out. I will catch you later.